can't just like drop the N-word.
You ever had someone use it on you, like in a confrontation, like a heated, or call you?
No, I've seen someone call me in traffic and like
Really?
road rage,
Yeah.
but like no one's ever like been in confrontation.
Damn. Hello there, podcast world, podcast people, or just regular people. Maybe this is your first podcast.
Welcome.
If it is, welcome. I'm Zach. My partner there raising his hand on an audio podcast, that's Dean.
And he introduced me. But
Dean,
my last
Dean.
name is Nimick, and his last name is Malcolm. And you can put them together and figure it out yourself.
Yeah. Check us out on social media, at Zach Malcolm on Instagram.
At D Nimick on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think it's at, don't worry about Facebook, at D Nimick on Instagram.
Do you do Facebook?
I think it's different on Facebook, too.
Yeah. There's like a whole bunch of numbers and shit.
What do you
Right?
mean? No,
Like
I
it's
just
like
use a different name.
Yeah.
Not trying to
I
give
don't
my full name out on the podcast. So I don't know me like that.
Whoa, it's government name.
Maybe
Chill.
200 episodes in, you'll get my full name. You know what I'm saying? 200.
I'll give you his full name. Just DM me at Zach Malcolm if it's really, I'll give you his laptop sign-in password.
Yeah.
I know that
For
shit
the right
now.
price. Hey, speaking of prices, and we're right at the top of the episode, like we always forget to do, make sure you go on therelatables.com. We know you're traveling there. We watch the stats. The site's been crashing. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. Everybody's on there. Friends are on there. But while you're on there,
Are you trying to do jokes
click
right now?
on the no. Whoa. This
is
I don't joke
very-
about business.
All right, cool.
Business is serious. When we talk about business, we click on the Amazon banner. All you gotta do is bookmark it, shop through it. Doesn't cost you any money.
That Amazon banner is on therelatables.com, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go there, click on that Amazon banner there, do all your shopping through that there. Guess what's coming up? Black Friday. It's a white Monday right now.
And I'm not sure how much longer they're gonna get away with calling it Black Friday. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a math thing. It's not a race thing. Don't bring race into it.
What is math? Is math racist?
Because if you're in the black, it's a positive. Like for the year, like you're not in the red. You're in the black. That's good.
Joke against Indian people?
No, it's actually a good thing for black people if you really want to look at it a racial
This
way.
is a day of celebration.
Yeah.
Day of savings.
Yeah. So like we were saying, use the Amazon banner and shop through. It doesn't cost you any extra money.
Yeah, exactly.
It just helps us out.
Yeah,
So,
get your savings
a
and
little
then
fuzz.
to get your shipping with all those Prime shit. That, you know what shouldn't be happening? The fuzz, but you know what does sound good? The sound in this room. You know?
Yeah, we got little soundboards.
Little soundboards. We did a little project. Shout out to Spirit XIII, I
they're
think, on
hanging out.
Instagram. Nick
Looking good.
hooked it up, sent me how to make them, making the sound a little bit better. Podcast studio coming along.
Yeah, sorry guys about the videos. I mean, I know the audio's always pretty good, pretty quick, but the videos have been slow to roll out. It's just hardware, man, or hard drive stuff.
Yeah.
It's so hard to figure out, and like, it's just so that thing is gonna take 12 hours to render or whatever.
Here's what we are going to do. You know what I mean? Because I know we're doing a lot of online
A lot of
stuff,
excuses
a lot of
already.
pandemic stuff. We're going to run a Relatables intern program starting in the spring. Anybody, social media, computers, Excel, fucking POS systems. If you've touched a tablet, hit us up.
No, but I know you're joking, but could we do that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How would we get sanctioned by like college to get some kid college credit?
I don't think.
I think we need that person first, and then we need the intern. We need an intern to figure out how to get an intern. That's what we need.
Or we just sign off on, like, what's the college to say? These people don't count?
I mean, if they want college credit, there has to be some kind of vetting or accreditation thing that we need to have. Like, we need to be accredited. Like a business would like let some kid intern at their work,
We'll figure
This
this
is
part
business.
out. But
Alright,
we do
this-
have the
this is all
internship.
off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
off camera.
sorry, my bad.
The
Okay.
internship is on. Internship, the light
Yeah.
switch is on until we tell you it's turned off.
Can you work Final Cut Pro? If that's a yes, you got the internship.
Yeah. Can you open the photo app on your iPhone? If that's a yes, you also have the internship.
Do you have a lot of spare time?
That's important.
Yeah. Have nothing else to do.
You have nothing else to do. Going through a breakup, just lose your job, stuck on the side of the road. Hit up the relatables, do some intern work.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. We have a lot to get into. I don't ever know how to get into it.
It's funny that you said we have a lot to get into when we didn't have too much to get into before this. Well, let's get to the
Thanksgiving.
obvious.
It's a Thanksgiving special.
Yeah, get to the obvious. It's probably coming out around Turkey Day. It's going to be a lot of conference calls, a lot of.
Why? Wait, why?
I mean, nobody. I'm not seeing my family on Thanksgiving.
You're not going to see your family?
No, we're doing like.
What do you usually do?
We all have dinner in the same place. This time, my mom's making dinner, and we're all picking it up at different times.
Really?
Yeah.
COVID. I'm seeing my family.
Yeah, COVID.
We're adding more people.
You're bringing more people to a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
more
man.
older people as well.
It's
Older
gonna
people,
be.
younger
It's
people?
my immediate family. So like my mom, my sister, my brother.
Yeah, so they don't. You
And then
can't
my
get COVID
girlfriend.
from blood.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And we've all been going out doing our own thing, being free.
You know, I've been trying to. I haven't done it on stage, but I've been thinking about a bit where it's like, getting COVID now is kind of like getting a DUI. You know what I mean? Like you do it to yourself. Like you're not just catching COVID, tripping over like, oh, I got COVID because I touched the handle in the elevator. Like no, you went out and you got COVID from doing some dumb shit. That's how it happens.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't know anyone who's gotten it. Still,
I mean,
no, I don't.
you haven't. Yes, you do. I can tell you someone who you know has gotten it.
Who?
We'll leave their HIPAA
Write it down.
violations.
Write it down, dude. I didn't know this. So you're part of the problem too. You didn't tell me.
Oh, you're gonna be upset.
Are you serious? Oh wow. I mean, it's all of our faults. But
Well,
thankfully, distances were maintained.
they were, and everyone is healthy.
Yeah.
Everyone's healthy.
Beautiful world. I mean, you've been going out, so you can't really like get too.
No, I mean, but I also know that I don't want to jeopardize other people if I'm.
Yeah, you're kind of preaching. You're kind of making me feel bad because I mean, my grandma's already dead, so there's no like old people where I'm going. Like she would usually be there, but she's it's like
See,
she's,
well, my mom lives with my grandma,
ah
so that's why she doesn't want a whole bunch of people coming over anymore.
yeah.
So I figure there's going to be a bunch of Zoom calls and a whole bunch of people not traveling and not doing the normal Thanksgiving shit. And
Should have invested.
I know.
Should have invested in Zoom.
It's going to crash for sure. Everybody's going to be sad for a few hours, then boom, right back up after everybody wakes up from their
Will
naps.
it crash? I mean, people are gonna need it still, and it's like pretty seamless. It's the best one, like out of all like the FaceTime type
it's kinda
apps.
free.
It's the best one, and like everyone already has it installed in their computer, so why not just use it until?
I think you only get an hour for free, though. That's why.
I mean,
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Coming
It's better
way
than
faster
paying
an hour.
$3.99 for Skype. Skype sucks.
You pay $3.99 a month?
I mean, I used to whenever I had Skype.
Yeah, Skype was that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Let's hop on Omegle.
Yeah, if you want to show your dick to anybody, hop on Omegle. Or Ovo.
Have you been on there?
Uvo. No.
I want to go on Omegle.
And do what?
Just look at dicks. I don't know, man.
Guys
What-
just holding their dicks.
Can you explain verses to me?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked. Versus, for those who are aware, or for those who aren't aware, is a broadcast that is bringing together, right now, just hip-hop culture and putting two similar artists against each other in terms of, like, hits. So, like, the most recent one was Jeezy and Gucci, but they'll basically play, like, Jeezy will play a hit song, and then Gucci will play a hit song, and then Gucci will play it, like, and just go back and forth in terms of, like, who can keep up with each other's bangers, and it's like
How do they know? Because there's no crowd there. How do they know
There is
what's
there's probably like they have
on.
entourage there, but there's not like crowd.
okay?
But you can kind of feel it. Like I think like 2 Chainz and T.I. I don't know. Like a couple of people have done them though.
Yeah.
But they're always good. But the Gucci, I watched the Gucci and the Jeezy one, and it was tense.
I've seen screenshots. So is it like a live chat thing? People will be live chatting.
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube, and they just streamed it.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting there. It looked like they rented out a club, and they streamed it, and they both played their songs. But Gucci came off very like, I wouldn't say I didn't let this go, but like, let's not forget like what happened here, kind of thing.
What happened?
Jeezy like sent out a hit to kill him, and Gucci
Oh,
killed
they
the
killed
guy.
Gucci Mane, and then he
Yeah.
killed. Oh yeah, I did see a World Star thing.
Yeah.
Where Gucci killed the guy who was coming to kill him,
Yeah, but
and
Jeezy
then-
put out the hit to go kill Gucci.
and then Jeezy said something about it before this thing started.
Kind of. Like, and Gucci was starting to play the songs that were getting very direct at, like, I
Oh,
fucking
wow.
killed your homeboy, what's he gonna say now? And, like, shit like that. And, like, Jeezy's, like, he was just getting into it. And Jeezy was like, man, we gotta do this for the culture. And, like, King Von just died. And, like, y'all gotta relax. And Jeezy was like, all right, man. Okay. And,
Wow.
like, kind of, but it was just very, like, I don't know. As a
Is he on-
Gucci fan, I felt the intensity in
Oh.
the room.
You can feel his balls quiver.
I could just feel like, dude, you can't. I don't know. I just feel like Juicy kind of TV'd his way out of it, as opposed to like talking to Gucci and being like, "Yo, it was kind of fucked up what I did." He was like, put him on TV and then was like in front of everybody, "Yeah, we need to squash this beef for the culture."
I mean, Jeezy. I mean, if anything, Gucci Mane looks a little childish. Like it looks like
I know, and it's like, how does he
An
look
asshole.
childish for? You sent a guy to kill me.
yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like he didn't. You
Yeah,
guys,
I fucking killed the guy who you sent to kill me.
and you guys are both millionaires now, and it's in the past. Like,
Right, that's what Jeezy's
get over
doing,
it.
and
Yeah.
Jeezy's just like, "Come on, man." Like, Gucci's
I don't
like,
know if I could ever forgive that.
Right. That's right. I'm
Yeah.
like, you can't just call me out on TV and make me seem like I'm not for the culture because you tried to kill me.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Trying
But-
to use political correctness
yeah,
to.
trying to use clout and like King Von's name to justify that. Like, most people don't know that like Jeezy put out a hit. It's just like, oh, why is Gucci
What
so
was
mad
the
at
hit
Jeezy?
for? Like, I don't get.
I
like,
think
rap
it
beefs.
started with the song "So Icy" for some reason, and like Gucci's label wanted it to be a Gucci song featuring Jeezy. I think Jeezy's label wanted it to be a Jeezy song featuring Gucci or something.
over a song.
I
and then
think
someone
so.
died.
And then I think it's a bunch of other shit, but I think it started
Yeah.
from that.
Wow,
You know?
it's a horror world. So
Cold
that's
world.
verses. So it was just music, but I mean, it could lead to violence.
Is
that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Those are the-
that's good. That's good. That's good marketing. Could be. Hey, it's mostly and all the time, always
That's-
music, but
It's either good marketing or a Fox News headline. Like versus
Right.
battle leads to violence.
and then you click there. It's
Should
like,
it be stopped?
I watched an hour and a half of music.
Yeah. So who won? Is there a winner?
A
definitive
I think,
winner?
As a Gucci fan, Jeezy had way more banger hits, but I think Gucci had way more like vibe songs. Like he had like songs that I know because they're fucking good ass Gucci songs. Whereas like Jeezy had radio like fucking songs that everybody knows, like songs you play in the locker room.
I'm
and,
trying
like,
to think. Like the won't let me out. Was he doing that one? That was Akon. But Jeezy had a verse on it. I can't sleep. I'm living in hell. First thing.
It was the
was
first
the
thing I did was Akon verse.
But you know what I mean? Like he's on that. Is it just features or is
No,
it
that
only their
was one
hits?
thing that was funny because like in the beginning, Jeezy started off playing all of his old songs. He's like, "I'm gonna take y'all back with some old shit," and like Gucci called him back. It's like, "Why are you taking him back with all this old shit? Why don't you just play some of the hits that you have now?"
Yeah.
And then when Gucci started, he was like playing some of his features and like playing like his verse on a Drake song or like doing his verse. And then Jeezy was like, "Bro, why don't you play your own songs? Like, shout out to
Ooh.
Drake for giving you
Got
that
him.
verse." And like they were kind of going back and forth, but eventually they just were playing their own songs.
So they weren't in the same area.
They were on the same stage, both sides of the stage.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And like while one would perform, the other one would sit down, and then the other one would sit down, and the other one would
Were the
kinda
people in the
perform.
crowd?
On either sides of them. So there's kind of like the crowd was kind of split where
I
like
just gotta look at it. Why am
Gucci's
I
Entourage
asking?
and versus or You know what the fuck I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
dude. All right. Well, I hope.
Shout out to fucking Versus, bro.
Was it for charity?
I don't know. It was for clout.
Okay.
For the culture. I don't know who gets the money, actually. Versus gets the money. I watched
What
it.
money? How do you make money off this?
I don't know what happened, all right?
Pukilok. Son claim he's getting death threats. Well,
That's not for the culture, is it?
it's not. That's not good for his culture.
Boom. But if you're into it, if you're not into it, your boy Gucci.
Versus. Can I go back and watch this?
Yes, absolutely. It's on Apple Music.
Okay.
Oh, God, so many plugs.
1.8 million viewers. Jesus. All right. Well, that's what's
Who
been
do you
going
think Jesus listens to? You know what I mean? Like when he's
father.
brushing his teeth in the morning. You know what I mean? When he like, who do you think if Jesus were to come down and bless the world with a concert, and like who would be playing, and he'd see in the crowd and be like, "Is that Jesus?" You think it'd be a Gucci concert, like a Chris Stapleton concert, like a Nick Jonas concert,
It'd be
like a Lady Gaga.
It'd be some 9-year-old Chinese concert pianist.
Ooh.
And he'd be crying. He'd be like, I created this.
this
Person. You know what I mean? This angel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, turns out that Jesus likes Asians best.
he does. He touched them longer. That's what I like to think.
It was so sweet and wholesome until the confusion near the end, and it wouldn't be a podcast without the trail off, you know? Trail off one thing, right into the other thing, and what I want to bring up.
What?
Sports. Ladies, grab some milk, get some cigarettes, whatever you need to do. But we're going to talk sports.
I've been
for
out of the
3 minutes.
sports game for, I haven't watched anything. Not football. I mean, the Jaguars are terrible. I know they're going to lose, so I just don't tune into that.
It's such like a cool thing to say, you know what I mean? At this point, it's like, yeah, we suck, you know?
Yeah, basketball's over.
But it's like, it's more to it than that. You know
Is
what I
hockey
mean?
going
Like,
on? Hockey's going
no.
on, right?
I don't think so. I don't watch
There's
hockey.
always
Fuck
the
hockey.
Thanksgiving Day Classic, and it's where it's Monday Thanksgiving.
Hockey?
They have I'm
That's football.
I'm making
game.
that shit up.
And it's the Redskins versus the Lions.
But that's football. But I thought hockey, they played outdoors or something.
Maybe.
Thanksgiving outdoors.
Oh boy.
What else is on? What other
boy.
sports?
Oh boy, I was talking about NBA free agency and shit.
What do you want to talk about? What's the big news?
Dude, big shit's happening. If you pay attention to sports, people have been moving. Fucking Rondo's on the Sixers, Gasol's on the Lakers, DeMarcus is on the Rockets. The Rockets, if they don't trade Harden and Russell, they have a legitimate big three. Fucking the Lakers are patting themselves up for fucking 7-peat. Fucking
Who are they getting?
They just got fucking Montrezl Harrell. They got Marc Gasol, and they picked up fucking the point guard, goddamn Schroeder.
Patrick
Yeah.
Schroeder.
Yeah, they're. So free agency's busting.
Daniel Schroeder.
Fuck. White boy went to the fucking Hornets from the Celtics. His name.
Talking about Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, he went to the the white guy from the Celtics went to the Hornets.
That would have been such a good joke. LaMelo. You talking about LaMelo Ball? That white guy? He went to the Hornets.
LaMelo is on the Hornets. He got drafted. Good for him. But who's the white guy who plays for the Celtics? Got hurt. Has a little comb over. Played with Kyrie.
Hayward.
Hayward, yes. He's on the Hornets now, too. This shit's been moving, dude.
Dennis
Isaiah
Schroeder.
Thomas- Dennis Schroeder. Isaiah Thomas is yet to be picked up. Fucking.
Well, I thought he was done. I thought he was out.
I think he had like a little bit of a hurt. He got hurt, but now he's a free agent.
He hurt his hip a long time ago. He's never been the same. He hurt his hip in the Celtics. That's why they got rid of him.
Doesn't do sports. Hasn't been paying attention to that.
Since the Celtics.
Hasn't been the same.
And he was on
used
it.
the phrase hasn't been the same. What do you mean hasn't been the same?
He's never.
Doesn't drive to his lefts anymore.
He just lost his fundamentals.
Am I in the safe territory? Can I keep talking to you? He hasn't lost his fundamentals.
I don't know. The only thing I know that sucks that I saw in football that has to do with sports. You done with basketball?
Burrow,
dude. First round draft pick.
rookie, dude.
Rookie.
Legs
On a
out.
struggling team on a team that's not going to
He
do
was
anything
doing pretty
anyways.
well. He was doing pretty well.
Looked all right.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
wasn't
Looked
bad.
like a pro-style quarterback that had some room to grow in the league, and you know.
If only being a pro quarterback and getting hurt were like being a white college male and getting a rape charge, you know.
What?
You know,
I
if
don't know where
only
he's going with that.
if only like your injury.
Actually, say it
could
again.
bode
Say it
for
again.
you.
So
No,
like-
no. If you explain through it, you'll get it. If only like your injury would bode well for you and you could just end up better afterward, and everyone just wished you the best.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's never gonna be the same.
Wouldn't that almost be a relief if you did get like catastrophically hurt? Like you blew your ACL out your rookie year, and you're like, oh, I don't have to live up to anything really. You just fucking. Or is that not how athletes see?
Would
Like,
you rather?
would you- do you
rather
think-
get hurt at the beginning of your career or the end of your career?
I'm on my career. Probably the end of my career because then I would have a career.
No, but like you're saying, you could. I mean, you recover. If you get hurt at the beginning, you recover, but you never have to live up to your potential. Or
Oh yeah.
you live up to your potential, but you have a season or like a career-ending injury.
No, or you never live up to your potential and then you have a career injury. I can't even say that. Can you say that?
You make it better.
Career-ending injury. That should be like a unique New York. Career-ending injury. I would probably want to get hurt earlier. That's just my weak brain though. That's why I'm not
And just that's
a
why you're
super
not great.
athlete. Yeah. That's why.
That's why I'm just an athlete. I'm not a super predator.
Regular. Very regular.
All right. It's YMCA superstar.
Why are football analysts always so wrong, by the way? Like, they never get any prediction right. Like, even the best, like Swami's picks.
Seems like a deep cut. I'm not ready for it. Cause they.
I'm just trying to have a hot take.
'Cause they.
They're like, for real though, you never know if a football team's going to be good. Like the week before week one, like it's always up in the air. Even preseason, like they're like, oh, some team went undefeated, some didn't. Some were like 2-2. They still won out.
Suck.
But how do people know they're gonna suck? No one assumed they were gonna suck this year. They're like, oh, the Gardner Minshew's back there. It's a young team, but like, let's see what they'll do. No one really knew.
Everyone knows.
Why is football that so unpredictable?
It's not unpredictable.
So unpredictable. As far as whose scheme works better, and like what players just try harder that year.
That would be the only unpredictable part to it. There's a way
And-
more moving pieces.
Exactly. There's 53 starters. You know what I mean? Or 53 people on your roster. There's 22 starters as opposed to only 5. It's just so many. Like it's like.
So you're saying basketball is less
Hurts my head.
How do you bring basketball back in?
I'm trying to relate sports. It's just chess and checkers. Speaking of chess.
Oh, dude, this is the most.
Yeah, roundabout way to get there. I think this is why my brain over there. Queen's Gambit. Relatable recommendation. Yes.
I watched a couple episodes. Not bad.
Not bad. It's amazing. It's not amazing.
I think I watched
It's
the episode where
entertaining.
she got beat.
Oh.
By like the guy she was intimidated by. She's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I got beat, but like, it was
The-
like watching those animes that are like about bicycling. And
The
it's
cowboy
like,
guy?
You're literally just playing.
Right,
chess.
you could.
It's like, oh my god! Like I'd never seen it before, and like I was already in this trap, and I just couldn't get out. And I was like, dude, you're just losing at chess. Like,
Yeah.
you just play it out. And
That was my whole thing. I'm watching it. I'm like 6 episodes deep. I'm like, she doesn't do anything for anyone. She just plays chess. Like, she doesn't help. It's like she's super smart, but this is all she does. She just gets drunk and plays chess.
yeah. Well, ladies,
What's your chess? What do you want to get drunk and do?
we're trying to bring the tone down. What's your chest, dude? What's your love? What do you love? What do I love right now? Two things I've been thinking about loving more. Jiu-jitsu. Haven't loved jiu-jitsu in a while.
You haven't loved it.
I mean, like, really.
You ever fall out of
loved it.
love?
No, never fall out of love, but I haven't really loved
Fall into
it.
a fucking chokehold.
Fall into a people's fucking. But no, like I just haven't rolled in a while. I feel like I've got to just get some of the
You want to roll right now?
bad juju out, dude.
That was so half-hearted. I'm so scared to like actually like make someone just like actually like, bah! Like you could have just struck me and I would have just been out.
It's not, dude. It's not how it works. It's not like a Vulcan nerve strike. Oh my god! If you could set somebody up in the club and do that in front of him just to scare the piss out of him.
People just have these fantasies of you're just gonna like connect and like I'm
People
gonna get
would
the first shot. And
People
then,
just think they're fragile.
yeah.
And like things are way more painful because you don't break like you think you will.
Yeah.
They just hurt, and then you just keep going. But it's not like your eyes are gonna water and your nose is gonna hurt, but like you're not gonna just pass out. You're just gonna be like, that really fucking hurt.
Yeah. So you want to do jujitsu because
I just feel like
you miss the love.
miss the love, miss the release, the feel. You know,
Release.
the release, the feel.
The feel.
Might do a turkey roll actually.
What's that?
It's usually Thanksgiving Day. They have an open mat somewhere.
It's usually when they have hockey tournaments. We'll get back to that. That's what it was. My friend back in high school, middle school, yeah. We used to go to hockey tournaments. Thanksgiving, dude.
Oh, dude. You said we used to go to hockey.
He used to.
I was like, I've never heard you ever talk about hockey tournaments ever.
Why did I say we?
Okay.
It was like a thing. Like that's like a northern thing too. I learned up in Michigan.
Hockey tournament Zach over here.
What's one more thing you want to love? You want to love jiu-jitsu more?
Dude, I went out slacklined. I want to get back into slacklining.
Yeah. I feel like it's good for your core. You can,
Yeah, good for just being out, being active. I feel like it's not doing much as you're doing much.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting colder though. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, but the weather's been
Outside.
getting real nice.
Yeah. I'm worried about that. By the way, it's been
Worried about
real
the weather?
warm and it's November.
What are you, one of those Biden guys?
I went to the beach down in St. Augustine, and like there's used to be these dunes that were like 4 wide on the beach, like in Crescent Beach. Now they're down to 1, and then like the tide is just all the way. It never used to be like low tide. You can walk out. And
What's
there's
behind
cars
the one
and shit.
dune?
Condos.
Liabilities.
Yeah.
Well, that's just dumb real estate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but are those the waters coming up? You worried about that?
Florida being underwater in a few years?
Yeah.
Dude, if Biden works out, no. You know what I mean?
You're probably right.
Because, I mean, that's who we're going to blame. I mean, you're the one who believes in it, right? You know what I mean? Solve it.
Yeah. I think if shit's looking bad within the next 2 years, they'll be like, let's get a Republican in there.
Yeah.
Because we got to blame him.
Yeah, like, you don't like looking at the dishes? Do the dishes, dude. You
Yeah,
wanna
the
fix the
Republicans are gonna-
climate?
The Republicans are going to blame Biden for Trump's doings. You know what I mean?
They're going to blame Biden for not being able to fix Trump's doings. They're going to be like, oh, you wanted to fix it, then what are you doing differently? And they're going to be like, I can't change anything because you fucked it up. And the Trump's going to be like, I didn't fuck it up. It was fucked up before I got there. And then just nothing
Everyone's
can get
just
done.
saying they fucked it up.
Yeah, everybody's just fucking
When
the
really
same old
they're
bird.
just fucking it up.
The bald eagle that is America is the old bird that everyone's fucked.
What?
You quote that. If you're a young junior in high school somewhere, you think of that senior quote and you write it down, and you don't quote me, you quote the both of us. You quote the Relatable
Clean it up.
podcast.
Let's get it in there.
Yeah, let's trim the fat, but the meat.
It's not a lot of fat on that bird. Not a lot of fat.
It's a lot of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type bird.
Speaking of bird, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? Besides going to pick up a plate of food, you gonna try to sneak some smooches in there? Hey, Mom. Thank you. You gonna get in there? Do you smooch on your mom?
Where is this going, dude? Not like that. Hey, Mom. Hey.
We're just having fun.
No, I don't think I've kissed my mom in years. We hug, and we love each other.
Okay. But not this Thanksgiving.
No, not this Thanksgiving. Probably, maybe a hug. And then
I guess that won't give it to you.
I mean, I'm not hugging my grandma. And I gotta wear my face mask the whole time.
Yeah, your mom's not gonna be close.
Yeah,
to
my
your
mom's a
grandma.
goddamn doctor, dude. My mom knew about COVID fucking a year ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why didn't she tell everybody?
She did. That's why we had masks at our apartment.
She didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you. I think I talked about it on the podcast.
Like, oh, COVID's gonna be a thing, and
Yeah.
I was probably like,
COVID's gonna be a
bullshit. Not gonna disrupt. I have no idea what my thoughts were yesterday on COVID.
Yeah, we gotta listen back to it because I remember like talking about it, being like, I think my mom said this is gonna be a really big deal, and then it ended up being a pretty big deal.
I listened back to one of my sets at an open mic talking about COVID, like just the dumbest take on it.
This
like,
is dumb. What are we doing?
it was like, I don't think COVID will spread in America because something about like it, obesity and individualism or the anecdotes or something like that. I don't know, but it turns out obesity was one of the
pre-existing condition.
yeah, it like fucked everyone who was fat up. So,
Okay.
and the individualist thing probably did too. Like we're all just worried about ourselves, so we're all spreading it. It's like I want to go out. Like it's my freedom.
Yeah,
So I was completely wrong. Imagine that.
Imagine that. I mean, you can only live once, and we're all living this life together. So think about that.
Yeah. Guys, shop through the Amazon banner.
Hey, give it up for our troops. You know what I mean? Give it up. Shout out to the troops, you guys. I think I will give at least $1 to a veteran if you shop to the Amazon banner. So if you're supporting the troops,
We will match it. We will give the money you get.
We will give some of the money
We
to a veteran.
will think about.
Don't go buy any PS5s on the goddamn Amazon.
I mean,
It'll be a quick match and be like, whoa.
yeah, I don't think I can match that.
Yeah, we don't do it. Just we will donate a portion.
We
of
will
the
think about
proceeds.
matching it and then probably
We will pray for the veterans.
just pray
and the
on it.
comfort and the comfort of the spendings of your kickback.
I will salute every man in uniform I see. If
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, that part.
I mean, I already do that.
Speaking of burning bits,
But I'll get on my-
I haven't, and I lost my time to use it, but I felt like after the Black Lives Matter movement, like being black was kind of like being a veteran. You know what I mean? Like random people would just walk up to you and thank you,
Yeah.
and like
For being black. For
being
making it
black.
through?
You know what I mean? Like only you could use that word. Like only a veteran can call another person a veteran.
What would you just call like your fellow black veteran? Like what would you call him?
Nigger.
Whoa. That's the hard ER. You're bringing back the hard ER?
It was
Dude.
one of those like Black Lives Matter and just is.
Even people who I listen to who are really like trying to like, or not trying to, but they put out the thing that they're out there. Like, oh, I'm not censored and no holds barred. They say the N-word now, still.
Well, I think that's more of a you
Not
can't
still.
control me.
Yeah, but like, I think it's gone. I think the N-word's gone.
I don't think it's gone.
It's eradicated.
I don't think it's gone, but I do think that everyone knows it's bad taste, as opposed to only like I guess woke people knowing it's in bad taste.
Yeah.
Like I mean, now everyone's kind of like ugh. Whereas back in the day, it would be like a few people in the room, like, and everyone else like would notice, and the other person would be like, yeah, that's the weird kitty. Like,
Am I wrong? Or I feel like it used to be violence was never the answer, even if someone called you that word. But now it's like, if violence does occur, like, oh, I mean, he did say that, so.
ooh,
Or is it the other way
N-word
around?
the new rape? You know?
What? No, that's not what I said.
That's what he said to me. Yeah, he was asking for it.
That's not what I said at
That's
all.
what you just said. You said N-word is the modern day.
I mean, like, it's like rape for your ears. It's like,
whoa.
like a hard ER, like that kind of hurts. As much as I want to be like, oh, you should say whatever you want, like it stings a little bit.
I mean, but the thing is, if that stings, then so
Like-
many other things have to like
Stings like a whip on your back.
sting. It's just I don't know. It's just if I don't know if that's the big deal, then I feel like so many other things should be a big deal.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Like, if the ER on it is, or if like people still saying the N word is a big deal, I feel like there are like other things that should be a big deal in terms of like the reparations and just other things. Like,
But it's harsh in the way that like cunt is hard. Like when
yeah,
someone
but
says
cunt's
cunt.
not hard.
Cunt.
Like, that doesn't do anything for
Say them
anyone.
both back to back,
Cunt?
and then.
Nigger?
Oh.
I'm black. Neither. Cunt is almost like, just, you haven't heard it. It's just like, cunt is a word I feel like British people use.
What's another
That-
harsh
that's
word?
like- I
What's another
associate-
harsh word that's not a swear word? Like. Sa. Yeah, I'll think of one. I don't have riff brain right
No,
now.
I feel like it's also, I don't know if it's an American thing too, because I feel like if you told like a British person or like an English person and said it, I feel like they probably think it was just another word. But like American people know the context
With
of
the
it.
N word?
Yeah, and they feel
Yeah.
like the context of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Whereas like somebody else is
Well,
like, oh yeah, that's just what
It would be the
Americans
same.
use.
I mean, but they have racist shit over there. Like they call people monkeys and shit.
That's true.
But like if someone called you a monkey here, you'd be like, it'd be like saying the
That'd
N
be
word.
nicer than being the N word.
Really?
I don't. It just
I feel like that's more. I mean, I don't know that.
a monkey is just like, it's way more straight up, but it's like, okay, you're just not using the N word.
Yeah.
But like I get what you're doing. Like it's a very direct thing. Like if you're trying, that's like the weird thing about like if you want to be mean to black people, it's a very easy. It's the word's right there.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to be creative or say other things. Like you can. It's a real easy thing to hurt their feelings. But like other cultures, you have to kind of like.
But that's maybe I just think that people think it's so hack now. Like, oh, I mean, come on, you say the N word, like
It's
big
not
tough guy.
hack.
You know what I
just
mean?
I feel like it is strong, but that's why you have to like. Artists, like you have to use it. You can't just like drop the N word.
You ever had someone use it on you, like in a confrontation, like a heated, or call you?
No, I've seen someone call me in traffic and like
Really?
road rage,
Yeah.
but like no one's ever like been in conversation. and said it.
Damn.
I'm gonna ask you in a couple months.
All right. Just hire
be aware of
actors.
it.
Hire
Just be-
actors.
Just remember, you know what I mean. If it happens,
That would be fun. That'd be a funny prank. Like you dress up in whiteface and just say the N word all the time, and everyone like, wait, what? That's a funny prank.
I don't think it. I think. I don't think it. I don't think I need to be in whiteface though.
What do you mean? What? What'd you say?
I think you should just drop it at like a place that you shouldn't drop it just all the time.
Oh,
Like, go to a normal
yeah.
restaurant and just be like, God damn, niggas in the back just taking so long to cook. Just like right to your waiters, just like, you guys get some water. It's
No,
like,
it has to be the hard ER. Because the
but
one.
there's no way to like, you can't like, there's no context to it if you just say it. Like ER is like you're talking about something.
Just like I'm the only here. Like very. I am the only here.
I just went from like not a big deal. I'm the only.
I just say facts.
That's how you say it, I guess. I am the only nigger here.
Like, all right, sir. Can I get you a water?
I don't mean to put you. We can put you at the front. Holy shit.
Just say it like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
No one can really be offended, right?
Or just like walk up to those and be like, y'all serve black people here? Oh, okay, I see one. Yeah, 2 for 2. Party for 2.
What if you did hear it from someone you knew? You knew they weren't racist, but like they use
You
it.
do it all the time, dude.
No, but like they use it like in with you in an argument. Like one of your friends. Like, is that unforgivable? Unforgivable.
It's unforgettable. I feel like I don't even use the word forgive because things just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Whether I forgive you or not, it
Yeah,
happened and it doesn't really give a fuck. But I'm not going to forget it.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. take it as you will. It's not like I wouldn't say I'm not judging you for it, but I wouldn't say I am judging you for it. But I would say you just fucked my shit up.
Good.
But I would say I'm not gonna forget.
It's
It's there. Yeah.
So I mean, in a way, that is unforgivable.
But it's not like I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. I'm not cool with you. I'm just like that's just.
So that's a part of you.
Yeah, that's
in
just,
there somewhere. Huh.
You know, he doesn't like Cheerios. Says the N word. Boom.
So you're thankful for the N word. How did we get there? Is that what we started with? What
Is
are
that
you
what I
thankful
started
for?
with?
I think
The
we
N-word?
did. Yeah. Nah.
That's what you said. I'm thankful for the N word.
Wait,
It
you put
feels
those
good.
together?
Oh my god.
So pumpkin pie or yams or sweet potato?
Sweet potato.
Sweet
Pumpkin
potato.
pie is a. I'll leave it there. Just sweet potato.
I can eat a whole pumpkin pie. I will eat a whole pumpkin pie. I'm gonna bring my own pumpkin.
For our viewing watchers, exactly.
Look at me. I'm a pumpkin pie eater, motherfucker.
You're looking like a pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin or pie eater, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Down some pumpkin pie.
You about to read out? You read?
I got nothing else, man. Why are football analysts so wrong all the time?
Come out for the troops, you guys. Oh, shout out. I think I had some more shit, dude.
We'll get out of here.
I got text messages. I got shit. Shout out to Trish. I do want to shout out to Trish and Trish.and.Padilla on Instagram. Dude, she did my tattoo. I'm hooking her up. What are you, dude? Shut the. Kid can't read, and he's talking about what I'm doing with the next 10 seconds of my time, bro.
Thing right here.
Zach
For a
is too
shout out?
afraid to pierce his baby flesh. But your boy's getting yatted before the end of the year. I'm finishing both legs, and then we're moving to torso, baby. So if you want some ad space, you got a small business, you want to hook some boy up, we'll throw it on the ribs.
Does it have a cool logo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, dude, look at this. Think about that. That's what we need to be doing. There's a bunch of blank space behind us. Your boy Yami got in here first with that 444. Your boy Dylan actually got in here first with the wood. But you thinking about putting some shit up here? We'll shout you out every episode. You get the shout out, more help, support local business, hook it up with some fan art, the relatables. What you got, bro?
I hate when people ask you your height in person. You know what I mean? Like, how tall are you? I'm this tall. You see how tall I am. I'll tell you my height, but it's very apparent. Shit, bro. There's something in my headphones.
No, that was just silence.
I saw this girl posting about the whole illegal alien situation. Like, you know, it's messed up how they take their kids and shit and put them in crates. And, like, you know, give them food through the latch. But then she posted about her dog the next day. About how she needed someone to watch him. And, why are football analysts so wrong all the time?
These are previous episodes. The second one's good. You got something. It's something there, but it's not there. You know what I mean? It's almost like the vegans having pets and having purses and wearing clothes.
I don't get tattoos, though. Why are you getting so many tattoos? What's up? Are you okay?
I just don't like how my skin looks. You know what I mean?
Really? You don't like you as you?
I don't know. I feel like it's always been a thing where I've liked art and I've liked tattoos.
But you got words on your leg. That's not
Yeah.
art. It's just words.
Yeah, but I'm putting art around the words. And the
So
first
you
yeah.
wanna pay a lot of money to show that you don't care.
I want to pay a lot of money to put things on my body that make me feel good about me.
Hey, that's
It's
fair.
kind of like your room. The how you decorate or how you organize your space is kind of a how I think about it, it's like a representation of like your brain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're a messy person, like you probably have a very hard time like staying focused and like things are kind of everywhere. If you need something, it's there. You know where it is, but you kind of have to look for it and like get the shit. Whereas like
You talking shit about me right now? I'm just kidding.
yeah, exactly. but like if your shit's clean, I feel like you kind of just a little bit more. I don't know. You get it. It kind of represents. So just like when you walk into somebody's house and there's just blank walls, it's like, where's the vibe? Like what
Maybe
am
they're
I
never
getting
there.
From
Maybe they're never home.
that's the vibe I get. You know what I mean? But or you go into somebody's room and they have posters and the fucking Kashmir is on the fucking walls.
And they're never home up here.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Metaphors.
No, I get what you're saying though. My room has been messy the last like few weeks. Like not messy, but just like my bed's never really made. Like because I'm just gonna like sleep in there a couple nights a week. I just throw like clothes on my bed. Like I don't really organize, and it has had an adverse effect on my brain, I think. So I do think I need to take inventory.
Mental space, you know, gotta organize. Same way, it's just how you organize your space. I put it on my body. That's how it makes me feel good.
That's how you organize your body space.
Yeah, I feel like it. Just like someone can look at the house or like look at my room, and be like, yeah, I kind of get what kind of a vibe this person is. Yeah. I feel like the tattoos on my body kind of give a vibe of like, okay, I kind of get what kind of a vibe this person.
Well, what if you want to be mysterious and have no tattoos?
That's why I have them on my legs.
You don't have any neck stuff yet?
No necks.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is I have a finger tat and it's not even like,
whoa.
Nobody notices.
I did never notice.
Yeah, finger tat and a wrist tattoo, and I always wear a watch.
It's because you kind of ashy though, that's why I didn't notice, man.
Damn, boy.
Damn,
boy, looking crispy now.
Damn.
Popeye's chicken.
You say you need some Crisco now?
Crisco. But yeah, I plan on. Dude, I want to. Dude, hands are fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about my hands yet, but I'm definitely working up my body.
Don't do your hands, man.
I'm doing my torso.
Do you like here?
No, I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do.
You can get sleeves.
No, I'm probably gonna do like. I'm gonna probably pat like small stuff on my arms.
Any
I'm
color?
definitely doing all of my
color or all black.
Maybe my arms.
Yeah.
My legs are too dark to put color on.
Yeah.
But like maybe my back or my arms, I can put some color on.
You can Charlemagne your arms.
Charlemagne.
Get them lighter, bleach your arms, and then get color on your arms.
Whoa.
That'll be the new
allegations.
I mean, like he did it for like skin evening. Yeah, I was just making a joke. I don't mean to call Charlemagne out.
Hey,
personally.
at Charlemagne the God
that's
about
not
this
what
episode,
I meant to do at all.
Zach dropped his name as a reference to bleach, as a
process,
euphemism, as a sub, as a simile too.
It's a skin lightening process to get it, all one tone.
Yeah, it's called Charlemagning.
It's called the Charlemagne effect.
Charlemagne.
What else you got, dude? I'm thankful for.
Yeah, what are you thankful for?
For football analysts and how they are never right.
But thankful is always a weird thing, Either you're a Christian and you're thankful for everything you can think of, or you're just living day to day like everybody else, and you're thankful to be alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful. I'm pretty healthy, knock on wood. Like at least that's going for me. Like I'm kicking the rock down the road, waiting for that truck stop. Waiting for that trucker to give me a ride to town. And then I'm gonna, I'll make it big in the city.
Are you gonna fuck this trucker? You fucking this trucker? And then I'm gonna,
take his pants down.
Make him feel good,
Nibble on his balls a little bit. 'Cause he told me he liked that.
Everybody gotta sleep,
Yeah. But we can end there.
Chuck Stout confessions. I am gonna burn the. We've been talking about it on the episode. If you're a regular, if you listen to this podcast, you'll know. If you don't, you don't. But an idea that I pitched, Zach, is we are going to get people on the podcast, and we're gonna call it. What did I say? What's it gonna be?
How you been?
How you been? Or like catching up with you, or haven't seen you in a while, whatever the fuck we're gonna call it. But it's basically getting somebody on the podcast, like 5-10 minutes, someone we haven't seen in forever, and just like you run into people at the grocery store, at the park, goddamn wherever you run into them, and you have that same goddamn conversation. We're gonna try to have as many of those conversations as
what you been up to? Where you working?
I'm busy. You know what I mean? Just trying to stay out of trouble. I've just been grinding.
Yeah.
All of those things, all of the working on me, I've lost a lot of weight, I've been letting myself go, I've been all of that.
We'll get that
stuff.
deep.
We'll try not to, but we'll see who cracks. We'll see who stays tough and acts like an awkward, normal person like everybody else.
Yeah, so if you want to be in on that for some weird reason.
You can't, because we just told you. So, why'd you do that to them?
What do you mean?
Well, they're just going to fucking talk about themselves.
No, but if they want to do the show,
Oh yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you can be on the other part of the show.
that'd be funny. Like, I was on this dumb podcast and had the same conversation that.
How about this? You buy a PS5 on the goddamn Amazon banner, you come on the show for free.
Yeah, go through that banner, therelatables.com, shop through it, bookmark it for next time for when you're shopping throughout this holiday season.
Make sure when you're doing your shopping, whether it's through the banner or not, use that Relatables discount everywhere you go. Publix,
10%.
Walmart, Target, Ross, Ted's, fucking Cheesecake Factory. You ask for the manager, let them know the Relatables podcast sent you. It
Exactly.
is 10%.
There's a lot of seasonal employees they might not know, so make sure they get their manager to ask for their Relatables discount.
It's a holiday
know.
season. Managers know. Corporate
It's been
will
passed
tell them.
down from
Yes.
corporate.
Ladder.
I'm at Zach Malcolm on Instagram, at the Relatables podcast if you want to follow the podcast and not Dean.
I'm that Dean that you should not follow at D Nimic on Instagram.
While you're doing that, please keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and as always, stay
Relatable.